Hey guys, it's Nelly here. I look a mess. Anyway, today is a Sunday, so I have no work. That just made me seem like I'm a bum. Anyway, I reached 100 subscribers. Oh my gosh, I didn't think that was gonna happen, but I did. And thanks guys for supporting me. If you can, get your friends to, come to my channel. Uh, I tend to talk about things. What the fuck is that? Anyway, uh, as you can see from the title, for my 100th video, I decided to talk about my personal favorite games of all time. And I'll have some honorable mentions because I didn't want to go past 5 as I normally do because I talk too damn much. And if I go past 5, you guys will be sitting here for a whole hour and some change. And I don't want to take up too much of your time. How about that? Anyway, while I'm talking about these, I'll probably post a video here or here to show exactly some of the gameplay of what I'm talking about. But some of y'all probably won't even know some of these games. If you do, you are a1.com. Anyway, so let's get into my first game. Well, I'm gonna start with number 5 as I did in my last video. Now let's go from there. So number 5, I want to say number 5, Pokemon Ruby. Of course, I want to say Pokemon Ruby only because I liked Professor Birch. Yep. Yeah, that's the main reason. Yes, that's definitely the main reason, but also I love all Pokemon games really, except for, what was it? The tournament one? Well, you know, the one where they were like in an arena, Coliseum or something like that. I didn't really like that one. I didn't really understand it. That was probably why I didn't like it. But yeah, Pokemon Ruby, it was the shit. It was one of those games where I had to play it on the emulator. I just had to. Anytime I thought about it, I brought it up, played it. It was like one of those games that within 30 minutes I already have a good amount of Pokemon type games. On my Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, whichever one it came out, all I know is it was kind of hard for me to see certain stuff, and it was just like, that's one of those games where you're like, yeah. I don't know if a lot of people like these games. I'm one of those people that like games that people don't like. But whatever. That's me. So yeah. That's that game. Let's go to the next one. Number 4. My number 4 would definitely have to be Fighting Force. Fighting Force is like, if you guys don't know Fighting Force, you're missing out. Do yourself a favor. Go look up Fighting Force and go play it. If you got an emulator or if you got a PlayStation, go play it. Because it's one of those games where it's like, I've done it plenty of times and I'm sorry to my friends and to my brothers. You can kill your partner in this game, guys. You know how some games you can't? You can on this one. If you get real pissed off with your partner during gameplay and you always just wanted to kill them and continue on, this is one of those games for you, okay? I see, like, it's basically like these 4 cops or whatever. I'm gonna say they're cops. They're probably not. And they're just fighting like this mob boss. But funny thing is, the mob boss who's like running all the gangs and shit in this game is one of the cops' daddy, you know? And they like fighting, and they're going through different levels. You gotta fight like these big motherfuckers on steroids, and you you can get killed, and you can go a long way without your partner in the game. So don't get mad at your partner on the first scene, because you will be without your partner for a long ass time, and it's a lot. Like, you would get pissed off with your partner. It's like they decided to move right now. Anyway, you will get pissed off with your partner. I've done it. Sometimes I just do it because I just want to. But yeah, that's a real bomb game. I love it. My favorite character to use was Mace, but only because she had real long legs. I was about to say arms, but her legs, she was like that. And I forgot the other girl name. I think it was like Lana or something. I loved her too because she was short, and I liked her outfit. Her outfit was A1. But yeah, it's nice. You could drink Coca-Cola to get your health back and all this other stuff. It was just like A1. But yeah, that's my number 4. I had to move to my car because they was getting a little bit too stumpy up there. You know, they was just getting too stumpy. Anyway, then my refrigerator cut on. Like, how rude. How rude, fridge. How rude. Anyway, I think I was about to go into my number 3. Yeah, my number 3. Rugrats. Freaking Rugrats. And like, Rugrats Search for Reptar. Like, Reptar was everything to me. Rugrats was everything to me. And that's the reason why I love that game. You could do so much. Like, you got to play golf. You got to do, like, you were once stuck into like this store where there was lobsters, and it was some crazy shit happening in that game, and that's what I love it. Like, I think I don't know if this is all the same game because my brain is not that good, but I think there was just like hide and go seek, and I know you had to chase like Chucky because he was on a goose, and you had to race like Angelico for some cookies. It was wild. All for some reptile puzzle pieces. Like, it was wild, guys. It was really wild. But I love that game. It was one of those I'm not gonna say A1 again because I'm tired of saying that word. It was one of those games where if you pull it out for your kids now, they will play it. How about that? That's a good game if your kids will end up playing it, honestly. My number 2 is Granddad 2. A lot of people don't know this game, but I have the honor to know this game, and it's like one of the best games ever. Like, it was one of those games where I felt like it needed a voice throughout the whole game. In certain parts, it didn't have a voice, so I decided to add voices. Like, you can ask my family. I do it a lot. But it was one of those games where it's like, how can I say? It has a great story. A really great story. I might not fully remember it, but it was tight. It was like, it was sexual, but it wasn't too sexual. It was one of those type of games. It's hot in my car. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to hurry up. The gameplay, the moves were like that. Like I said, I'm gonna add a video so that way you can see what I'm talking about. But the moves was like, every time you had a move, it was one of those games where this is how you know I'm not that much of a gamer. I am a gamer, but I'm not one of those people that know certain things. But it's one of those games where you have to wait on your turn. It's a turn-based game. Got it. Anyway, you have to wait on your turn to go, and when your time when it was your time to shine, you shined in that game. Those like moves, lovely, just lovely. You guys ever get the chance, actually look up the Grandia series. I think it has 3 in the series. I only like 2 because it was just that awesome and the characters were awesome. 1 was a little gay to me, and I'm not saying gay in a bad way, but it was just, I'm sorry for using that word, but it was like real fruit, and I didn't like the colors in certain hairs, and I would just skip. Anyway, yeah, so Granddad, my number 2. My number 1, if you don't notice, something's wrong with you. My number 1 is Sims. Any of them. Any of the Sims. Oh my god, I'm sweating. Any of the Sims were, it's just like that. I got hooked on Sims when I was in the 1st grade, I want to say. Probably not the 1st grade. I don't know when Sims came out, but when it came out, I was on it. Okay, I was playing that game. It was one of those games where you get hooked and you end up thinking you about to be paying 30 minutes, and then you take already an hour on creating the character itself, and you have to make the rest of the damn family. That game is everything. It's so much so I even got like a plumb bob. But yeah. And then it's like one of those easy things where if you want to cosplay or have a Halloween costume, it's one of those easy things to do. That's how, like, I think that one of those, that game itself is going to be so iconic. It's going to be one of those games where it will have, it don't matter how many changes it has, people will still play it, you know? And that's good. You always want a game like that as well. You want a game that you can continue to grow up with. And that's what I've done with this game. Right now, I'm playing Sims 4. A lot of people are not getting into it. I didn't like it at first myself because I didn't really like the controls because I was so used to Sims 3 controls. But then once I got used to I'm in my parking lot, by the way. Once I got used to the controls, it was easier for me to work with, you know? So yeah, those are my top 5. I guess I'll add some honorable mentions, some really high honorable mentions, but like I said, I didn't want to make this video too long because they're still all up in my tops. Kingdom Hearts 2. We're going to end it at that. I liked Kingdom Hearts, but Kingdom Hearts 2, because you can skip the cutscenes. Yeah, and I'm still waiting on KH3, so what's up? I hope, you know, I'm not even going to put that into the universe. Anyway, I did play all the rest of the Kingdom Hearts games, but I like Kingdom Hearts 2. Skyrim, I'm currently playing that. That game is just like out there. What else? Another good game. I like Black Ops 2, but only because of zombies. Yeah, I like that game. Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, LOZ. I like Legend of Zelda. I have a Triforce on my arm if you didn't know, and I like Legend of Zelda, but it's one of those games where you don't know what the fuck game you really like, because then they'll just pull out, it's different. Each game is different, you know, and then you gotta remember which order it goes in, what game lies in that order, and it's just so confusing but so lovable at the same time. It's just beautiful. Another game I like, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry, my bad. If you notice for a second, I forgot how it went. So I paused. But then I remembered. I love Mortal Kombat. Yes. Katana was everything, but Katana was everything to everyone else as well. So I went to Jade because Jade is lovely as well. Street Fighter. Best girl is in there. Chun-Li. And I'm one of those Vega people. Just so y'all know. I really love Vega. I liked also Saints Row 3. But that's only because I completed it fully without really dying as much, which is great. So yeah, that was a good one. As you can tell, my genre goes just like my channel. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video right now because I'm in this hot car. And I wish I was in my cool house, but my neighbors are shit. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. If you guys want, you guys can tell me your favorite games in the comments below. And if you like my video, you know, like, comment, and subscribe for more of me. And, you know, continue to support and love your girl. I'll update you guys on far as... Jeez, ruining my video. Anyway, bye guys. Hello.